Before all, there was only boundless, formless potential. From this primal void, architects of existence carved order into chaos. They spun the stars, shaped the mountains, and breathed life into the silent dust. Life, in turn, began to flourish. These were the gods, beings of immense power and ancient wisdom. Their authority over all creation, absolute. Their laws were the bedrock of reality itself, etched into the fabric of the cosmos and echoing through every realm. Mortals lived and died by these decrees, trusting implicitly in the divine order that governed all things. We believed their will was immutable, their justice unwavering, their covenant with creation unbroken. But what happens when the very architects of order become its undoing? What happens when the divine hand turns to dismantle its own masterpiece? Ancient Sumeria whispers of such a betrayal, specifically in the myth of Atrahasis, a time when heavens grew weary of earth. Humanity thrived, a vibrant, noisy tapestry woven across the fertile lands, filled with daily life. Cities rose, songs echoed, and life teemed with an energy that felt, to some celestial ears, simply too loud. High above, in the airy realms of Dilmun, Enlil, god of wind and storm, sat upon his celestial throne. His divine peace was shattered by the endless clamor rising from below, a constant drone intruding upon his solitude. The incessant din of mortal life grated against his divine sensibilities. He felt his authority challenged, his tranquility deeply disturbed. His patience, vast as the heavens, finally broke. A cosmic council was swiftly convened, shadows stretching across starry chambers. Enlil's decree was clear and terrible. Humanity, his creation, must be silenced entirely, not punished, but utterly erased. The other gods listened, some with fear, some with a reluctant nod. Despite internal struggles, the devastating decision was made. Soon the great flood would descend. Waters would rise to cleanse the earth, washing away every trace of troublesome beings. Yet, not all divine hearts were hardened by this harsh verdict. Enki, god of water and wisdom, watched with quiet sorrow. He saw not just noise, but the vibrant spark of life, the potential he himself had helped ignite within humanity. He chose to defy the council's unforgiving decree. In secret, risking divine wrath, Enki sought out Atrahasis, a virtuous mortal. He whispered warnings, relayed blueprints for a colossal ark, a desperate chance, however slim, for life to endure and for creation's promise. Then the rains came. Not a gentle shower, but a sky-splitting deluge from a perpetually bruised firmament, tearing the world asunder. Rivers overflowed, mountains submerged, and Earth's foundations dissolved into a churning, hungry abyss. The cosmic scales of existence tipped violently, balanced precariously on the edge of annihilation. For 7 days and 7 nights, the storm raged with unholy fury. The gods recoiled in terror at the absolute destruction they had wrought. Satar, the goddess of love, wept openly like a mortal woman, her grief echoing through the empty heavens. The once vibrant world became a silent, watery tomb. Only Atrahasis rode the waves, a solitary testament to a god's mercy. They were the lonely survivors of a cosmic betrayal, carrying the ember of a new beginning. When the waters finally receded, revealing a desolate landscape, the silent gods gathered again. They smelled the first smoke of sacrifice from Atrahasis' ark. A chilling realization dawned. The world was utterly too quiet. The vibrant tapestry was gone. They had profoundly violated the fundamental covenant of creation. Bringing life implied a sacred responsibility to nurture it, not annihilate it out of pique. In doing so, they had utterly broken their own cosmic law. New, binding rules were forged to prevent such absolute destruction again. Oaths were sworn by the gods themselves. There would be strict limits to their divine wrath. Humanity would persist, albeit with new hardships and shorter lives. This ancient tale, echoed across cultures, is a profound meditation on the nature of power, responsibility, and justice itself. It asks us to confront a terrifying truth, that even the highest authority can be flawed, capricious, and capable of deepest betrayal. The gods who shaped our world also sought to unmake it entirely. This cosmic betrayal challenges our understanding of divine perfection. It reminds us that even at the apex of power, a fragile, razor-thin boundary exists between creation and annihilation. These myths, passed down through millennia, echo a fundamental human question. If even gods can break their own rules, what truly binds the universe? What then is truly sacred? The answer lies not in perfect divine will, but in the enduring human struggle to build and rebuild, even after the deluge. After the cosmic betrayal, when gods broke their own rules, what would you do first in that situation? Hit subscribe for more stories like this. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. Let us know in the comments what you'd like to see next.